Ever wake up feeling like there's this giant boulder sitting right on your chest, making it hard to take a deep breath, let alone take a step forward in the day? You might think, I just need more sleep. But even after a full night's rest, you still feel that weight. We've all been there. Those days when motivation is a foreign language and productivity sounds like torture. What if instead of pushing through that resistance, you used it? What if instead of fighting your way out from under that boulder, you crawled through its center, where there's always light on the other side? It's time to transform the way we approach those heavy moments. Are you ready? Let's do it. I'm here to help you become the strongest, smartest, most capable version of yourself. And today, we are talking about why you should never push a boulder, because every time you do, you make it bigger. I was recently listening to an interview with Bill Gates. The interviewer asked him, "You have such a great reputation for being able to make difficult decisions. How do you make those big choices?" He replied, "Well, first I sit down with myself and I ask, what's the hardest thing I could possibly do right now? And then I do that. Why? Because the second you start avoiding things that scare you, they start growing inside your mind. Your fear turns them into monsters that seem larger than life. But when you decide to face your fears head on, it's like killing two birds with one stone. You tackle the fear and the task at hand, making them both smaller. Fear loses its power. Let me share a real-life example. When I was younger, I had this fear of public speaking. It felt like nails on a chalkboard to me. But rather than avoiding it, I forced myself to speak in front of small groups of people. As I gained experience, my fear started shrinking until it became manageable. This principle applies to so many areas of life. If you're struggling with procrastination, don't keep putting off that difficult conversation or project. Tackle it head on. Procrastination feeds our fears, turning small tasks into massive hurdles. In the realm of fitness, there's a similar concept called progressive overload. To build strength, you need to lift weights that are challenging, not easy. Similarly, to conquer your mental hurdles, you need to confront your fears directly. So the next time you're faced with something you're afraid of, ask yourself, is this something I should be doing right now? And if the answer is yes, do it. Push it away, pull it towards you, get through it. Trust me, on the other side of that boulder is where you want to be. So how exactly does one break through this boulder of resistance? How can you go from feeling stuck to unstoppable? Well, that's what we're going to talk about. Today, I'm here to share 3 ways to help you shatter that resistance and pave the way for a more productive and fulfilling day. These methods have been game changers for me, and I can't wait to see how they work for you. Whether you're a seasoned pro at crushing goals or just starting out on your journey to success, these tips will help you take your life to the next level. So get ready to dig in, learn, grow, and most importantly, take action. Remember, the only person you're destined to become is the one you decide to be. Are you ready to be that person who breaks through the resistance and achieves their dreams? Let's dive in. No. 1. A solid morning routine sets the tone for the entire day. When you wake up and immediately start checking emails, social media, or watching the news, you're bombarded with everyone else's sense of urgency. You become reactive instead of proactive. It's like trying to drive with your foot on both the brake and the gas pedal. You're not going anywhere fast. Instead, try implementing a morning routine that helps you mentally prepare for the day ahead. For example, my morning routine involves a quick meditation session, journaling, and reading. It's my time to center myself before diving into the chaos of emails and meetings. If you struggle with establishing a morning routine, consider using tools like an alarm with a countdown timer, which can help create a sense of urgency and help you establish a consistent routine. You can also use a habit tracker to monitor your progress and stay accountable. Remember, small changes like a few minutes of meditation or journaling can make a huge difference in how you approach the rest of your day. Number 2, use the 2-minute rule to reset your mindset. We often carry baggage from the day before. Maybe a misunderstanding with a partner, a disagreement at work, or the lingering stress of an upcoming project. All of this can weigh us down and hinder our ability to focus on the task at hand. So what do we do about it? Simple. Hit the reset button. Think about the situation, acknowledge your feelings, and then let it go. Imagine yourself releasing those negative thoughts like letting go of a hot air balloon. Watch them float away, carrying your stress with them. It may not be easy, but it's necessary to free yourself from the weight of yesterday's worries so you can embrace today with a clear mind. This practice can help you cultivate resilience and emotional well-being, enabling you to tackle each day with a fresh perspective and renewed energy. Finally, no. 3. Don't push the boulder. Instead, go through it. Okay, I know I said this earlier, but it's worth repeating because it's a mindset shift that can change your life. When you encounter obstacles, whether it's a difficult project at work, a personal challenge, or anything that causes you stress, resist the urge to push it away. It's easy to fall into the trap of avoidance, especially in today's world where we can constantly distract ourselves with social media, entertainment, or other activities. But doing so will only make the obstacles seem larger and more daunting. Instead, face it head-on. Break down the problem into smaller, manageable steps and take action. By taking these small steps, you'll gain momentum and confidence, making the obstacles seem less intimidating. You'll also experience a sense of accomplishment as you check off each milestone, which can boost your overall mood and motivation. This approach allows you to turn a potential stumbling block into a stepping stone on your path to success. Whether you're facing a challenging project at work or trying to establish a new healthy habit, remember not to push the boulder, but to go through it. By breaking down obstacles into smaller steps and taking action, you can maintain your momentum and achieve your goals. Remember, your life is like a roller coaster with ups and downs. The key is to enjoy the ride and trust that you have the strength to overcome any challenge that comes your way. So, my friends, as we come to the end of this journey, I want you to think about the boulder that's been holding you back. Maybe it's the thought of starting a business, writing that book, or asking for a raise. Whatever it is, I encourage you to take the advice we've discussed today and act on it. Don't push that boulder. Go through it. Trust me, on the other side is where you want to be. Now it's time for me to ask you a favor. If you found value in this video, please give it a like and subscribe for more insightful content. And if you have a story about a time when you overcame a challenge, share it in the comments below. Your story could inspire someone who's currently facing a similar obstacle. Together, we can create a community of support and encouragement, helping each other to crush boulders and achieve our dreams. Remember, you are capable of amazing things. Yes. Don't ever let anyone, including yourself, tell you otherwise. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you all so much. Till next time, go out there and crush your boulders.